Welcome to Chamber Talk. My name's Heath Taylor. I'm the President and CEO at the Dublin-Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce, and today we're at Flexsteel Industries here in Dublin. And if you have the opportunity to come out to Flexsteel Industries, the first person that you're going to meet when you come through the doors is Miss Gina Dollison.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Flexsteel Industries.
Welcome to Inside Flexsteel Industries. I have with me today Marcia Dixon, General Manager here, and Lori Strickland with Human Resources. And Marcia, we're going to start right here with Green Up. Would you tell our viewers today a little bit about Green Up?
Okay, of course, one of Flexsteel's initiatives is part of our EFEC efforts, and we certainly try and recycle everything in this plant that we can. We'd like to be a good community partner. We do a lot with our Furniture Manufacturing Association, and then we certainly partner with our local community. And this is just one of our initiatives to make everybody aware. We thought Green Up for a Better Future is what it's all about here at Flexsteel and our country. It's making sure we're all very conscious of it. So we have initiatives all over our plant to try and make everyone aware of our initiatives for EFEC and sustainability for our future.
Okay, fantastic. And with that, we are going to take a look around inside of Flexsteel.
That would be great.
So come on along with us. Marcia, here at Flexsteel, I'm sure you're constantly upgrading your technology and trying to stay ahead of the competition, so you have innovative new equipment that comes in on a regular basis.
Sure.
And I think we're about to see one of your newer pieces of technology here.
We are, that's great. I'd like to introduce you to our newest piece of equipment, which has basically been in operation less than 30 days. Just to give you an idea about leather cutting, which is used in sofas and recliners and chairs, and obviously different colors that someone may select for their furniture. In the past, we would actually use hand patterns to cut this by. Lori basically has some of the plastic patterns that you see, and this would be laid out on a hide, and then basically it would be hand cut with a cutting knife. Obviously, very time consuming to cut all of these different pieces by hand. But this is how we have always cut leather at the Dublin plant, and it's been very much a part of our operation because obviously leather furniture is very important today and very popular. What you will see here is our new piece of equipment. It is a leather cutting machine, and basically the machine actually cuts the leather for us. It basically makes a pattern in the system, and it cuts it with a cutter. And we have Lewis here, who basically is the operator, and Lewis actually identifies the parts that need to be, I guess, where there's an issue that we need to cut around. Lewis, can you kind of tell us what you're doing right now, just to give us an idea?
We're kind of grading the leather, circling where there's a flaw or a brand, and that way the machine won't put a piece there, and that'll be for bug bites and whatever bad mark would be on the cap.
Any type of imperfection, so that won't show up on the customer's product.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to improve our efficiency a lot. We're actually going to be cutting for the Dublin plant as well as our other North American operations, which is certainly very much a positive for Dublin that we will now be cutting for our other plants. And we actually have a team that works together, and basically they are learning together. We've had people come in from the company that sold us the machine, and they have been doing a lot of training here. So we're excited about where we're going with it.
Yes,
and
we are.
do you like it?
I love it.
Great. Okay.
Marcia, in the Flexsteel industry then, did I hear you mention this is the first piece of machinery like this in your industry?
We had an older version of this machine at one of our other plants. It was a very dated piece of equipment. This is the newest and the greatest leather cutting machine, and we're very proud to have it in Dublin, Georgia.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move along. We've made our way around to the frame cutting department here at Flexsteel, and Lori Strickland's going to tell us a little more about this process.
Yeah, I'd love to. We've got a new piece of equipment that's been in use for just under a year here. It's our new cutting division, our cutting machine for our wood cutting division in our frame department. It's made by Como. It's made right here in the United States of America. We're very proud of that. And what it does in essence, it's computerized. All the schematics are generated through the computer. The operators pull up what needs to be cut based on orders that are placed with the company. The machine cuts at a higher rate than our older machines, so we are able to have a higher increased output with our pieces, and it helps us to turn our merchandise at a quicker rate of speed that way, which is another great thing for our customers.
Okay.
We use plywood from all over the states, all over the country as far as Oregon. We cut in hardwoods, pines, and fir. And if you take a look at the machine working, you can see it's very high technology. When we're hiring for this division, Heath, what I look for here are operators that have machine operation experience, have some computer skills. They have to be able, of course, to handle the wood. We have the machine will pick it up and load it, but if something goes wrong or if it needs assistance, they have to be able to handle that as well. So we're looking for a little higher skilled labor when we're hiring in this department.
Lori, are these like mass production of a certain type of sofa or chair? Are these special orders, or is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. It depends on what we're doing as far as what comes in as orders based from our representatives, the stores that sell our merchandise. But then pretty much every customer, when they order a piece of furniture from Flexsteel, it is special made for that customer. They have the option of changing out fabrics that they want, different designs, trim work, legs. So in essence, pretty much everything we build is special.
Fantastic. Thank you again for joining us today. We're at Flexsteel Industries. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we're going to come back to the sewing department.
I established this practice starting with a small office, but then we expanded. I brought in state-of-the-art facility to serve the patients around here. We have top-of-the-line equipment of treatment and chemotherapy delivery. Chemotherapy is a very delicate business. We have to keep the temperature of different chemotherapy drugs at different levels, and that basically keeps the drug in perfect shape. We have to have chemotherapy nurses who are chemotherapy certified and trained properly in giving chemotherapy. So I have chemotherapy certified nurses who are providing this treatment to all these patients. Our facility is equipped with the best possible equipment.
Don't settle for anything less than the very best when it comes to your health. The Cancer Center here in Lawrence County is Dublin Hematology and Oncology Care.
Welcome back. We're in the sewing department now. Lori, talk to our viewers a little bit about what type of employee you're looking for, what type of skill set is needed to work in the sewing department, and then tell us a little bit about the sewing department.
Okay. Well, first of all, Heath, when we're looking for people for our sewing department and for those positions, of course, we want people, hopefully, that have some sewing experience. This can be personal home experience, doing alterations or sewing clothes for people. If they've worked in any industry with sewing, Desktop or Savannah Luggage, any of those companies, even any that have shut down in the past, any type of sewing experience is always, of course, a plus. We're always looking to put out a high-quality product with Flexsteel, and it begins a lot right here with the sewing. Everything has to be sewn to perfection, basically. So there's a lot that goes on in our sewing department. You can see we've got quite a few employees in our sewing division. We have regular machines. Our machines, a lot of them are hooked up to computers so that the sewers can look at the computer schematics of what they're sewing and how it's supposed to be sewn together and all put together. So even sewing is moving into a little more of the high-tech division and quality product. We also have in the very back our specialty sewing machines. With that, they do French seams. They sew the leather pieces together. There have to be special machines and needles for that. We do in-arms, they do seats, we have cushion sewers, we have boxing zipper sewers, so there is a variety. It takes quite a few people to actually assemble one piece of furniture because of all of the different parts that have to be sewn.
So for the folks that are here that are sewing, it looks like they need a little bit of computer skills as well, or do they learn that
they learn
after
that.
they come to work
That's something
here?
they learn. That's actually more of a visual aid at this point,
Okay.
you know, and they can be taught what they do need to know for any of the components they don't understand. So sewing experience of any kind is of the utmost importance. If anybody out there knows how to sew, just give me a call.
Fantastic. Let's move along to our next area. Marcia, we are going to look at some of the Flexsteel product here, and to me, Flexsteel is a really cool name to be able to say Flexsteel.
Yes.
Explain to our viewers today exactly how your product is identified and what Flexsteel means.
Okay. Honestly, this is our product right here. This is what we are all about. Flexsteel, of course, is headquartered in Dubuque, Iowa. Basically, that's where the company got its start, and the uniqueness about Flexsteel is our Flexsteel spring. It's made of a blue cool spring material. It has a lifetime warranty. This type of steel has a lifetime warranty, so we will replace your Flex unit if it breaks at any point in time that you have the furniture when you purchase Flexsteel. And this is actually made at our Flexsteel plant in Dubuque, Iowa. We have a metal division there, so all of this comes through one division for all the Flexsteel plants. And if you have Flexsteel furniture, you're going to flip the furniture over and you're going to see the Flexsteel spring. Most of our competition has a dust cover, but we want everyone to be easily recognizable as Flexsteel by flipping over and seeing that Flexsteel spring. But the key is our Flex unit has a lifetime warranty, our frame has a lifetime warranty, and our mechanism that goes in our reclining sofas has a lifetime warranty. So that's why we've been in business over 100 years as a corporation. Flexsteel actually came to Dublin in 1983. This is the old Uniroyal building. We've had 4 plant expansions since we moved in this older building. But Dublin has been good to us. We've continued to grow. We've got about 300 employees. I know Lori was talking a little bit about hiring and so forth, but we continue to grow and expand from the 25 employees that we started with in 1983. So very proud of where we are. But again, this is our foundation. You see our logo, and you've in the past seen the Flexsteel springs, and this is what we're all about.
And just in case you're not sure, flip the product over and you'll see the Flexsteel product.
You'll know it's us.
Fantastic. We've moved over to one of the assembly lines here at Flexsteel. Marcia, explain this process to us a little bit.
Okay, this of course is where another very high-skilled operation happens, and that is in the upholstery. In today's world, so many operations are now performed by machines, but this of course is done by the skilled hands of these individuals that you see here upholstering the product. We build a frame, put in the Flexsteel spring that we just talked about earlier today, which of course is what we're recognized in the industry. As the furniture comes down, each individual is responsible for one operation, and you will see with an upholstery gun that they're basically massaging the poly, and they'll massage the fabric, and they'll upholster it, and when it gets down to the end of the line, there is someone that will check off on it to say that it meets our quality expectations, so that when it gets to your home, if you order this piece of furniture, you would be very pleased with the quality of it. And quality is so important in today's world with all of the competition, both coming from other countries and the United States, and the quality of our product is very important. One thing that is very unique to Flexsteel and to the Dublin operation is everything that we make is basically made to order. So there's nothing high volume here. It's specific orders from a specific customer in certain fabrics and certain complementary fabrics for chairs and accessory items and so forth. But it's very unique, and we're very proud of the skilled talent that we have here in doing the work for upholstery.
Well, and it's amazing to see the number of times that actual human hands are touching the product here.
Yes.
And just from walking through this morning, I've seen several instances. You can tell the folks are proud of their work. They're inspecting their work as they go along, and looks like they're doing a great job here.
We have high expectations from our customers, and we need to make sure we please them with our quality. So it's important, and I think the employees here understand that we have a great group of employees here working. Very proud of them.
Fantastic. Let's go see a finished product.
Okay, great.
Okay, Marcia, we have a finished product here. This looks like a nice sofa that someone's ordered.
Exactly.
And I think we see our Flexsteel product here.
We do see our Flexsteel spring, and our sales reps, as a matter of fact, when they get into the field and they're selling Flexsteel product, they normally flip the sofa over so that they can show the Flexsteel spring, again with a lifetime warranty. This is just one of our sofas. You'll see that these are legs that are shipped temporarily. The decorative legs we ship to the customer, and they basically just screw them on so they don't get damaged in shipment. And when it gets to the customer, they basically put the legs on. They're ready to go to their customer. You'll see here, if we want to flip this over, you will just basically see, there we go. So much of our product has decorative nails. That's kind of the hottest thing in the industry that you see. We have various different shades of nails, different sizes. Some of them actually even what we call the old-timey upholstery tacks that are actually hand nailed. Those are hand nailed. see here in the sofa near, or the chair where Lori is standing, the tufted bags is very popular. As you see going through, you'll see the different fabrics. Again, everything that you see is a special order. The lady that you see there is Dale Johnson. Dale is actually inspecting the final product. She will sign off on it saying that it meets every expectation based on Flexsteel guidelines.
Lori, Marcia, thank you again for a great day at Flexsteel Industries. And also want to take a minute to remind you that it's a great day for business in Dublin and Lawrence County.